Hello, viewer. It's just you and I. Been abandoned by my assistant, my wife. It's just me, all alone, making some snapping and crunching sounds. That's what we're doing today. Welcome to Foley Friday, week 3. Still keeping it real with the food supplies. I got carrots, celery, and some spaghetti that's not been cooked. And we're gonna make some of those snapping, crunching sounds, okay? And I really hope that's recording because I have no way of knowing. Here we go, let's check it out. That was a little fast. Okay, let's see if I can slow that down. Happy with that one? All right, why not finish it off? All right, let's move on to the celery. Let's check that out. Oh, I should have done that over here near the mic. Touch the mic. It'll be a little loud there, I think. All right, and just some clean snaps. Maybe layered this at the end of the others, like a building snap here, like tendons or something, and then a big bone snap. I don't know how it'll all work out, but this is supposed to be just like a quick snap. Oh my gosh, it's tough at the end here. Forget it. All right, let's go check it out, see what kind of sounds we get, what we can layer together, and what we can end up with. Hey, so let's check out the sounds we got. First thing I want to say is the NT5, it was more sensitive than I was expecting. I shouldn't be surprised, but I was. I think I've been working my live sound gig too long, forgetting all this simple studio stuff. It just picked up lots of room sound. And that's not always a bad thing, but when you're going for those like highly transient snapping sounds, it can mess you up a little bit. Though I did like it on the carrot snaps because it just kind of rounded out the tail, had that nice decay to it. Plus, it also had a lot of proximity effect, and that was my fault because I was holding everything like right up to it, and I wasn't monitoring in headphones, so that kind of bit me a little bit. But we've still got lots of usable stuff. So I'm not going to play through everything. We've got the spaghetti snaps, the celery snaps, and the carrot snaps. And all these raw sounds I'm going to put up on freesound.org. There'll be a link in the description. You can use them however you want. But I also made a couple layered sounds, which is what I was wanting to do with these. So we've got these main initial like snapping sounds, and then the big final crack of the carrot that overall I think just makes a really nice, crisp, kind of bone, sinew popping sound. Anyway, I've got two of these. Let's check them out. So anyway, I just think they layer really nicely. So those will also be up. What else do I got here? Oh yeah. So I had a couple celery sounds that were like super transient. They were just really short. In fact, one of them sounded like a clap to me. So I just went ahead and made like a clap snare type sound. Sounds like that. So if you combine that with the watermelon kick, I am making a whole Foley based drum kit. Anyway, and the processing on that is real simple. I use some multiband distortion. I use FabFilter Saturn. And the bottom here, the lower frequencies, I used a warm tape sound, drove it pretty hard, but not all the way up. And I didn't want to overwhelm it with bass since it's supposed to be a snare sound, so that's down a little bit. The main body sound, I used a warm tube sound, pushed it pretty hard, all the way actually. And that's the main body of the sound, so this is my loudest band. And then the top, to get that little bit of sizzle, I have the broken tube, it had lots of nice snap and sizzle to it, but I had to bring this band down so it wouldn't overwhelm the sound. So that's how I got that kind of snare, clappy sound. I'm pretty happy with it. This next sound it's actually interesting. I was messing around with Reaper's time stretch function, or slow down, or whatever. I don't know if they have a special thing they call it. Which, if you don't know how to do, you hold down Alt, and you get this little hand, and you just drag the audio, and it slows down the rate there. I'm going to undo that for now. Anyway, I used the celery snapping sound, and I dragged it way out. And then I sliced out a part that I liked, and I looped it and crossfaded it, and just made a really long sound. Unfortunately, I glued them all together, so I can't show you what that looked like. Kind of kicking myself now, but it wasn't overly complicated. I'm sure you can figure it out. Anyway, once I did that, it has this like futuristic kind of drone sound to it, which is actually pretty interesting. I could see it be used for like a spaceship background sound. Anyway, let's check it out. Anyway, nice little drone sound. It should be loopable. If it's not perfect, there should be enough sound there for you to work with to make it loopable, or just crossfade it into each other and make it longer. And this final sound, what I did is it's also based on this exact same sound, just longer. And I wanted to make it sound like a UFO taking off, then hovering for a little bit, then landing again. So what I did is I used a plug-in, one of the Kako's own Rhea pitch, and all I did is I used it to pitch shift it up, or actually I originally start 1 octave down, 12 semitones, come up and I end up 2 octaves or 24 semitones up. And that's kind of my hover sound, and then before going back down to 1 octave below again. But when you do that pitch adjust, this kind of naturally warbly sound already, it gets even more accentuated, so it's like wow, 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 which is kind of cool. So to play off that, I used Audio Damage Vapor, and I modulated this this rate knob here, and you can see this modulation, it will increase as we play. So here, let's, yeah, so it's gonna go up and then back down again. So let me start from here, and we will check out this automation. Anyway, pretty cool little sound that I was able to end up with. Anyway, hope you enjoyed watching. Hope you learned something. Hopefully you can use these sounds for something. They'll all be up on freesound.org. I'll post a link in the description. Like and subscribe if you're interested in what I'm doing. And thanks for watching. I'll see you later.